Hi, I'm Martina Hughes, founder of Tantric Blossoming. At Tantric Blossoming, our focus is on supporting you to open your heart through tantric practices. And opening your heart through Tantra includes accessing your sexual energy more fully. It includes balancing of masculine and feminine energies and learning how to say yes to who you are, being much more in tune and in alignment with your nature as a man or as a woman. So in today's video, I just want to provide some simple instructions for women on how to increase the sensitivity and feeling inside of the vagina. So this one's not actually a meditation as such, but I'll give you some steps that you can then walk through in your own time. So my first step would be to create a nice relaxed space for yourself, and in that nice relaxed space for yourself, just to lie down and put your hands on your heart, hands on your breasts, in a way that you feel relaxed and comfortable. And as you're doing that, to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. So in our regular tantric breath that we use here, it sounds like this. So you create a sigh on the exhale, and that helps to open up the channels of energy through the body. Then moving on from the focus on the heart and the breast area, you may begin, if this is your pubic bone and your vagina, you might begin just by placing one hand over your vagina and your pubic bone, just cupping the area and taking some long deep breaths there with your hand slightly pressed against your pubic bone, just to start to tune in to how it feels in your vagina. So as you're doing this, notice whether there's heat there, whether there's coolness, whether there's sensations, numbness, without judging yourself, simply noticing what the feelings are. And then after breathing and connecting in this way for a couple of minutes, what I suggest is just with two fingertips, if this was your vagina, just take these two fingertips and begin to caress around the outer lips of your vagina. And just, you might do small circles for some of the time, you might do some long strokes at other times, simply noticing how it feels to connect with the different parts of the outer lips of the vagina. How does it feel? Just tuning in as you move your fingers around, either in flowing strokes or in little circles. There might be some parts where you feel pain. You might just hold your fingers and create a little bit of pressure on the pain to see if there's anything there for you to release or to breathe. Or if emotions come up, allow tears. If pain comes up, allow yourself to make the sound that comes with the pain. Equally, if there's orgasmicness or pleasure, give yourself to that too, allowing sound, allowing movements of the body. Then following on from this, you would move your fingers to the inner lips of the vagina. So same thing, and you might like to use a little bit of coconut oil or lubricant at this stage, but same thing with your oil or lubricant, just doing little circles around the inner lips of your vagina or flowing strokes around the inner lips of the vagina. And again, with each movement, with each breath, tuning in to how it feels, what sensitivity is there, what lack of sensitivity is there, and giving yourself space to truly connect with what you feel. And all the while, keeping the deep breaths going, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Then after this, you begin to enter the vagina. Now being really aware of feeling what the sensitivity is, any pain, any discomfort, and never pushing beyond what's okay. The vagina is actually created in such a way that there are nerve endings in the vagina that actually go numb when you experience penetration before you're ready. Now this is designed for childbirth because that's a lot of pressure in your vagina during childbirth. So those nerve endings are designed to go numb so that you don't have excruciating pain on the inside of your vagina during childbirth. So equally, if you penetrate with fingers or a penis or other device before your vagina is ready, those nerve endings get activated, making your vagina go numb. So what you're going to do here is just begin with the middle finger just up to the first knuckle. So if you just put that much of your finger inside of the vagina, and all the while doing your deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth, and doing circles on the various surfaces of the vagina, coming forward, back, side, and just doing little circles, noticing how you feel, tuning into any areas of pain or discomfort, breathing into whatever's there for you. Again, if there's orgasmicness, let yourself enjoy it. If there's pain, tuning in to whether there's any message for you in the pain. And so you might do little circles for a while, you might do sweeping movements round. And then when you feel an openness in your vagina, moving up to the next knuckle. So then move up and do the same practice again, but this time using that much of your finger to press against the vagina, going round in a circle, noticing what you feel in the different surfaces, doing some small circles. And there's two different ways you can approach this. It might be using that full part of your finger to create weight and pressure, or you might just focus on the fingertip and how the fingertip is experiencing that part of your vagina. And then you would move in once you've done a few circles around and small circles within, moving so that your whole finger is inside of the vagina, and doing the same practices again, moving the finger round in some sweeping movements, doing some little circles with your finger, and simply noticing again what you feel. Whenever there's pain or discomfort, I want you to just hold your finger in that place of pain or discomfort and say to yourself, okay, what's here for me to feel? What past memories being evoked? What experience do I need to be aware of? And just keep breathing into that. And if you need to cry, if you need to scream, if you need to orgasm, just let that energy keep on flowing through you. Then you would do the same practice again, but this time with two fingers, to the first knuckle, the second knuckle, and then the third knuckle, the whole finger in fact. So with two fingers you'll be covering a wider surface area. So this gives you more opportunity to feel anything that you might have missed on the first time around. You may notice that there's more pleasure in front wall, back wall, sideways. You may notice there's numbness in some areas. You might want to pay more attention to where there's numbness. Allow yourself to be experimental and creative with it. There doesn't have to be any hard and fast rules about it. You may then also like to just move your fingers in and out of the vagina. What do you notice when you create that sensation of moving in and out of the vagina? Another practice you might like to try is using, if this was the clitoris, use the heel of your hand against the clitoris while your fingers are inside of the vagina, because the heel of your hand can create some nice gentle pressure against the clitoris while your fingers are moving in and out of the vagina. So that can be another way to increase the level of sensitivity and feeling there. The most important thing is just to be curious about it. You know, how does your vagina feel? What's there for you to discover? How do you like being touched? What have you held trapped in your body? What pain and discomfort is there for healing? And the whole while just keeping on breathing, staying open with it, staying experimental, and letting yourself discover something new about yourself. So enjoy today's practice. Now it's taken me around 9 minutes to describe that to you. You might do the whole practice in about 9 or 10 minutes. You might do the whole practice in about 20 to 30 minutes. It's really up to you as to how long you want to spend with it and how much time you have available as well. But I do recommend doing that at least as a weekly practice so that you support that re-sensitizing and re-energizing of your vagina. And if you'd like to learn more about the workshops or sessions or retreats that we offer, just visit our website, tantricblossoming.com. Thank you.